Good morning, universe. Hello, my dear listener. How are you today? And I really hope everything are fine and everything are well, especially to you and also your friend or even your beloved friend. I'm Aziza, or you could call me Crystal Z. And in this new episode, I would like to share my weekend, and it's supposed to be a Sunday journal, but unfortunately today it's already 12:50 a.m. and it's already Monday. I'm afraid, especially when you are in GMT+7. And in this episode, I would like to share how I spend my weekend. From try not to do anything, and then suddenly it changed to an impromptu or a sudden planned, and then meet my idol, and it ended with having a Zoom with several of my friends. So let's get started. So on Saturday, of course, as usual, I'm a member of Toastmasters, so we're having a meeting, my club regular meetings on Saturday morning. It was really amazing and wonderful. And the ambience of the club, it was so nice, and it's just really a perfect breakfast if you're a person who have a breakfast. So for me, that meeting is just like a breakfast to me. And we also have something new because we just launched a new website for my club. I was so excited. And we also listening several words for my senior and also for my guiding committee. It was so amazing. I really appreciate for their support, and I really enjoying doing and collaborate with them. And of course, there's still a lot of things to do, but I was so much excited. Finally, we launched this website, and then I'm trying to, after the club meetings, doing my stuff and saying hello to my siblings, especially. This is weekend, right? So I'm kind of a bit too much busy person from Monday until Friday, and of course on the weekend, sometimes your siblings are nagging you, wants to they asking you to accompany them, and of course as a good sister I'm asking what they need, and it turns out my mate Dean came on this Saturday. On Saturday she came, and nothing much that I did. And of course I do several things, being productive, of course, after the club meetings, updating for the next meetings and so on. And then I got an invitation to meet up in one of the club meetings on site. It was cloudy, and I never thought that it would start to rain when I was in the middle of the road. I'm riding my motorbike. I really loved my motorbike, and not most, but I consider myself as Valentino Rosa. The good version of Valentino Rossi. I really love him so much, and yeah, I'm a fan of MotoGP, but I'm not quite really too much intense to watch it. And yeah, I get caught in the middle of the rain, and it turns out the meeting was great, although I came a little bit late for about 10 minutes, but the meeting was so excellent, and I met my idol there. So a couple years ago, I saw this person, and he was delivering his speech, for a humorous speech, and I was so much amazed at that time, because he has a plain expressions, but he was so gorgeous and so much fantastic delivering humorous speech, and it turns out it was really funny at that time. I cannot remember each detail of his speech, but he already became the club president when I came and joined that meeting. It was shocked, and I was like, oh my god. He was the person that I saw a couple of years back then, when I was first, or maybe several times, joining Toastmasters for the first time. It was so new for me, and I listened to his speech, observing him, and it was such amazing that I can see and meet up with him personally again. So yeah, he's one of my idols. I thought I never will see him again, and it turns out I saw him yesterday. I was so excited, and because it was a meeting on site, so the Toastmaster of the meeting was also one of my friends, and she brought several rose, really real rose, not a fake one, and then she gave every woman in that room one flower or one rose, and you can pick which flower or what kind of rose that you want. A lot of options. There's red one, the rose one. I got the red one, of course. And of course, as the Toastmaster meeting, we join the table topic speaker, right? So if you want to know more about what is a Toastmaster, I've been mentioning all the time, you can just check on the official website www.toastmasters using s after it .org, and you can check by yourself. It was such amazing, and I won as a table topic speaker, and I got a picture with my idol, and he didn't knew that he was my idol. We took picture together. Well, actually, if you already have my contact number and you knew my WhatsApp, I posting it in my Facebook and also in my WhatsApp status. So yeah, not quite really sure if you understand what I meant. But hey, no worries. Okay, let's continue. So I got invited with one of the members, of which turns out that he is not in Jakarta. He's out of town, and I was like, oh god, he's the one who invited me, but he was not there in the room. But yeah, that's okay. I'm enjoying it to finally meet up with one of my idols, right? So listening, have you experienced like what I've been experienced, meeting up with someone that you thought that you would never see that person again? And how does it feel? How do you feel? For me, it kind of new feelings and excited. It's been 3 years we got into this pandemic situation, and I never go inside meeting. It was such a great moment for me to have an on-site and meet up with one of my idols. And that is for my Saturday and for my Sunday. And it turns out my mate Dean came, and of course I need to become a Cinderella for one day, and I need to wash, I need to clean up the room, and I need to clean up the whole house. The house is not quite big. I also have 2 siblings, but just like a teenager, it's quite a bit difficult to ask them to helping me out, to accompany me. Yeah, they are just unstoppable, and I can't force them to help me. Well, there's a good sister, but yeah, maybe next time I force them. Hey, you! Helping me out, as you are my siblings. Yeah, but that's okay. It went on. I feel a bit tired having my nap. I took a nap earlier for about 2 hours, or is it 1.5 hours, and then continued to clean up the house. And at the end, I got experience the earthquake, and I'm the only one in my house that I didn't feel the effect of the earthquake. I know. I didn't feel at all, because at that time I'm laying on my bed, and at exactly the same time I got up and I felt a little bit dizzy. So it was really, really only several seconds, so I can't really recall it. Wow, my siblings, they're already freaking out in the living room. Yeah, and they asked, "It's an earthquake?" And I was like, "No, it's not. I'm not quite really experienced or noticing." So yeah, we have a little bit argue, and I got a phone call from my friend, and she said, "See, are you okay?" "Yeah, I'm okay. What happened?" "Yeah, did you feel the earthquake a moment ago?" Actually, no, I didn't feel at all." And she said, "What? How come?" "I don't know." And I said, "Don't know." And then one of my friends ring me as well, and she said, "See, you're right. Have you experienced the earthquake?" I'm not quite really sure, but I guess it's an earthquake, I guess. And it's end up that I have an agreement that we're going to have a Zoom sessions, because they asked me to teach them how to not how to speak, but they want me to learn, or to teach them how to practice their English. So when I said, "Yeah, why not? We can have this Zoom meeting at 7 p.m. GMT plus 7. And yeah, it ended up with having practice English together with them. So listener, that is all my weekend, and I hope everyone who listened to this podcast, I think we always need to feel grateful for everything that happened in our life, and take the positive, exclude all of the negatives, but validate the negative, so you can learn how to deal with it and how to react on it, especially if you are experiencing a bad day, or anything that you don't feel quite really nice in your heart, in your mind, and of course in your soul as well. So thank you so much for listening. And I got insomnia, so I need to find several things do several things just to have a deep sleep. So thank you so much for listening. Stay safe, keep healthy, and Aziza or Crystal say sign out. We'll see you again next time. Ciao, bye bye.